attack, causing Aang to fly back into the wall, hitting his scar where he had died previously in the show. Makes him see all the avatars and his GG's from here. I ain't gonna lie to you. Ozai thinks
Aang was mad, bro.
Talking shit. But Aang done grabbed this man by his goatee while in the avatar.
Just look at this, bro. Just look at this, bro. He know he messed up. He know he messed up. Nah. Yo, what's up, G-Fam? Welcome back to a new video. Today, we're gonna react again. I hope y'all day was good. My day is good. And today we're gonna react to one of our childhood's legendary shows we watched as kids. About Avatar: The Last Airbender. When Aang violated Ozai and restored peace to all 4 nations. By Brandon DTM.
I bet. So the scene opens up with Fire Lord Ozai on his way to run the fade with Aang. It smell like bitch in here. Ozai is feeling real cocky because bro has a crazy ass advantage. For whatever reason, this dumbass Aang decided to fight this nigga Ozai on the day of Sozin's comet. The literal only day where all firebenders get an insane power up.
But hey, at least it means Aang, his feats went crazy. Like he got insane feats after that fight.
Ozai then starts shooting fire at the ground below him just for the fun of it. I guess just to show off his power.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, man. This nigga just cooked all the wildlife for funsies. The camera cuts to Aang and he's standing there 10 toes down, not phased at all. He even got a clean ass fit on for this special occasion. Shit, even Momo was ready to run the fade with Ozai whole ass. But Aang reminds Momo, this a fair fade. Ain't no jumping low, bro. And Momo understands and flies away. Aang then starts emoting and shoots 5 big ass pieces of rock and a flamethrower at Ozai ship, causing it to crash. And I know Ozai mad as hell because he does not got insurance on that bitch. That shit is coming straight out of his pocket. So that understandably so pisses Ozai off and he says, nah, fuck that, and starts undressing and flies right at this 13-year-old child, biting R. Kelly's whole
that's crazy, bro. That Aang was 13, bro.
Flow. The Fire Lord pulls up and we got a generational standoff. We really waited 60 episodes for these two to come face to face in 8.
Bro, better than One Piece fights, bro. Like they be taking 50 episodes, bro.
Your old me is geeked as hell. Ozai then starts talking shit to Aang, talking about time to send you with the rest of your weak ass family. This air nomad pack gonna hit crazy. And Aang is trying to politic with bro, giving him one last chance to end the war. And Ozai, being the demon he is, just wants to see the world burn and starts emoting, showing absolutely no respect. But I am not surprised. Aang gets ready to squabble and Ozai launches a heat wave at him, but Aang dodges it, showing off his insanely high vertical like he's Michael Jordan. Aang lands and then earth bends, slice a rock at his ass, but Ozai dodges and launches.
My favorite is earthbending, bro. Toph made it look so cool, bro. Earthbending is goated.
A fire attack and Aang cancels it out, causing a big fire explosion. Team Avatar is watching and cheering Aang on from afar. Well, everyone except for Toph. She's probably like smelling the fight or some shit with her blind ass. I don't know. Shout out Toph. I love Toph. Ozai is in hot pursuit of Aang. And get it? Hot pursuit? No? Okay. Yeah. My fault, y'all. My fault. And this nigga tries to hit him with a fire whip, but Aang cuts it in half and palms a rock with his fucking foot, throwing it at Ozai, who counters it with a fire blast. Aang dodges it by spamming backflips like my glorious king Duke Dennis, and decides to put 2 and 2 together, finally realizing that water is super effective against fire, and cancels out Ozai's attacks. Aang is for whatever reason strictly on the defensive because he's just running away, dodging attacks. Like, come on, do something, bro. I took Aang money line on my parlay to win 10 bands, so you better tee up, bro, before I get mad. Ozai fire bends at Aang, but he turns into a Beyblade, spinning around, canceling the attack with airbending. My mans has had enough and finally decides to fight back, kicking a whole rock pillar at bro, but it misses. And I don't know what's going on with this bald motherfucker, but he gets caught lacking, barely stopping himself from being burnt to a crisp, locking the fire and takes some fall damage. Ozai pulls up like a thirsty nigga in high school, talking about where my hug.
Bro, he's fighting a child is crazy.
On an earth suit doing.
Bro, this was so cool when I watched it, bro. That's why earthbending is so good, bro.
His best bend.
Look at this, bro.
Taking a fire blast from point blank range. He then weaves a hit and air bends at Ozai. and this nigga is going for the kill shot, bringing out the fucking lightning. Starts spamming it over and over like a kid playing Mortal Kombat for the first time. Ozai shoots the lightning one too many times because Aang catches it mad as fuck, bro. Fucked up the fit. And I bet there's a few of you niggas that would buy this shit if it had a Chrome Hearts logo on it. Niggas really wear anything if it's designer, bro. Anyways, Aang catches the lightning and redirects it back at Ozai. And I'm thinking, oh yeah, it's GG's, bro. It's cooked. Ozai finna get that Barry Allen treatment. But this nigga got the same stupid ass code Batman does and refuses to kill Ozai, pointing the lightning at the sky. And this genuinely made me upset. Like, bro gave you the opportunity of a lifetime and you just wasted it. Ozai then kicks fire at Aang and he instantly raises the earth wall to protect himself, but it does not work. Aang goes flying and his spidey senses start tingling because bro is about to die off of fall damage in front of all the hoes. And Aang cannot go out like that, so he water bends to catch himself. Ozai continues to be on demon timing, pulling up on Aang, but Aang takes a page out of Dash from the Incredibles book and runs on water and traps himself in a giant rock ball because he is terrified. Ozai smells blood in the water and starts clowning bro, talking reckless as fuck about his dead homies, and spams fire attacks at Aang's rock defense, creating the world's hottest sauna.
This was the coolest moment ever.
I'm not gonna lie, you gotta get out of that shit, Aang. Do you really want to end up like Gaara? Ozai then creates a tiny fireball, blasting it at Aang, breaking the rock's defense. And I'm not gonna lie, Ozai done fucked up because the attack causing Aang to fly back into the wall, hitting his scar where he had died previously in the show, makes him see all the avatars and his GG's from here. I ain't gonna lie to you. Ozai thinks
Aang was mad, bro.
Talking shit, but Aang done grabbed this man by his goatee in the avatar.
Just look at this, bro. Just look at this, bro. He know he messed up. He know he messed up. Nah.
They giving him the death stare, pupils gone and everything. And I can't lie, this right here is a violation, bro. You let a 13-year-old
grab your beard, bro.
Beard, treating you like a little bitch. Nah, that's crazy. Me personally, I will not let this slide. Aang blocks an attack from bro and hits him with an almighty push, sending Ozai flying into a rock, knocking the wind out of his body.
Damn.
Aang pulls up in an air gyro ball and emotes in front of bro, while gathering the other elements to create this iconic pose.
This is so cold, bro. This was cold.
Right here. Aang then hits bro with his elemental hamster ball, got Ozai hanging on for dear life, and pushes him off, then hits him with a fireball, knocking him down. And then Aang starts breaking up pieces of the rock, making them into little shards, firing them like at Ozai. Man, this gotta be Avatar Kyoshi taking over Aang's body, because this ain't the kind of time you bro beyond. Aang is a Hall of Fame pacifist. He will not kill you no matter what. So for this to happen is completely out of character for Aang. Avatar Kyoshi done grabbed the controller and going for the kill shot because god damn. Avatar Aang dumps the clip on his ass and misses every single one. Bro really got stormtrooper aim for real. Ozai then hits the dash, got his heart racing and shit. Bro is bobbing and weaving between rocks trying to escape, but Aang is awesome. Oh, don't run now, scary ass boy. And earth bends the rocks together, blocking Ozai's escape. Bro reroutes his GPS and gets hit with a tsunami out of nowhere. Damn. You would have thought Miss B Nasty was around with how much water there was. If you know, you know. Ozai is gasping for air, and Aang busts out of nowhere like the police at Dr. Disrespect's house, pressing bro. And Ozai cheats death once again, dodging Aang's attack. He then runs away to regain ground and launches a fire attack, but Aang earthbends, blocking the flames. He then fires 5 heat seeker missiles at Ozai, but once again dodges and fires 3 of his own, but Aang extinguishes the flames while airbending and literally shredding the stone in half. Ozai turns on the jets and starts flying away, but Aang is on DK Metcalf timing and tracks him down immediately, water bending around Ozai's body, capturing him and slamming him into the ground the same way Hulk did Loki in the Avengers. Aang pulls up clean as hell and earth bends Ozai to the ground, trapping him. And what kind of freaky ass shit is this? You know how I said earlier that this gotta be Avatar Kyoshi controlling Aang's body? My theory gotta be true, because what kind of dominatrix ass shit is this? Freaky ass Avatar. Aang, and I'm assuming all the other avatars,
we're speaking,
you know how the Avatar state works, start talking shit to Ozai. You said you was smoking on my dead homies, right? How about I fuck around and send you to meet him on some FBG duck timing? Aang then presses up, down, left, triangle, square, and down to activate his fatality. But Aang then steals the controller back from Avatar Kyoshi and cancels the attack, releasing Ozai from the earth shackles he was in. And I swear to God, this nigga Aang in his moral high ground really pisses me off. Like, just kill this nigga, bro. Aang got the same stupid ass rule as Batman. Like, sometimes the only way to deal with somebody is
to off him, bro.
Aang lands on the ground telling Ozai to take his L like a man, and that coming from a child is actually crazy. That's a violation in my opinion, bro. Because I am not gonna be a grown-ass man and you're gonna tell me as a 13-year-old child to act like a man. No, I am not going for that. Ozai then tries to sneak attack Aang like the bitch he is,
but tough treatment
weaves it and traps one arm, weaves a backhanded fist and traps the other arm, and earthbends him down to his knees. Ozai then tries spitting fire out of his mouth, but Aang blocks it with ease using airbending, placing his hand on Ozai's forehead and chest, and just look at bro's face. His life is flashing right before his eyes because bro is shook, and Aang begins to snatch this man's soul. Pause. No diddy. In all seriousness, Aang really just took his ability to firebend away, which is low-key worse than death when you think about it. Just imagine going from a fire lord, a literal god, to a basic lame-ass nigga with no bending at all and no motion. Shit, I'd be highly upset. So yeah, Aang wins the battle, saves the world, gets the girl, and is happily ever after. Shout out my boy Aang. I'll fuck with you heavy, gang. But yeah, that's the video.
Nah, I loved Avatar, bro. I loved it so much. So at the end of the video, if you made it to the end, thank you. My question is, what would y'all bending be? What would y'all choose? Fire, earth, air, or water? Me, I'm thinking earth bending personally. Like, you can lava bend, you can metal bend, bro. And like, earth is everywhere. I mean, rocks are everywhere. You can basically, like, the walls and stuff, like, it's everywhere. Unless, yeah, you're in a secluded area. Same for water, you know. But I think the most handy one would be air, because air is everywhere, you know what I mean? So, and fire, you can also bend fire anywhere you want. So those two are like, you can use them instantly. But water and earth kinda are like Katara did. She always had a pouch with her with water inside. So yeah, that's what you can do. Anyways, thank you for watching. May God bless y'all. Amen. I'll see y'all to the next video. Later.